Dear students, welcome to Business 219 Global Business Management. My name is Dr. Ruth Vitemamo Akumbo. You can call me Dr. Akumbo. I am a graduate from Pepperdine University. I have worked in the entertainment industry for 17 years. I have been in the business world, especially nonprofit world, for over 20 years. And it is my great pleasure to be your professor this semester and to bring to you a different perspective or a global perspective to business. I have my heritage back in Cameroon, which is in Western Central Africa, if you want to check it out. Overall, I've lived in the United States for over 20 years, so this is equally home to me. What I am really hoping you take away from this class is the power of understanding business from another person's perspective other than your own, an environment that is completely different from your own, communicating in this environment, learning skills that will allow you in the future, if you want to work in a diverse environment, in a global business environment, you will have some basic skills that will allow you to do that. And to do it effectively, I will not promise you that you're going to know everything that needs to be known about global business in this one class, but I am hoping that the things that you pick up will stay with you for a very long time. The books that we will be using in this class are Make Haste and Slowly Growing Effective Intercultural Communication by Donald K. Smith. Then you must have already picked up the book. If you haven't, reach out to the school. And then we will also be using Global Business by Pink. Sorry, I have it upside down. So, all right. So these are the two books that we're going to be using. This one is the fifth edition. So with these two books in mind, we have broken, or I have broken the assignment in multiple steps. Your assignment will be case studies, reflections, and also your discussion board. There's a couple of quizzes. Please do not miss those. Take those. One is a syllabus quiz. The other one is an evaluation quiz at the end. Please do not fail to take those. Also, when it comes to evaluations, there's always evaluations at the end, but I want to encourage you that as we go through the program, this 8 weeks, if somewhere in between you find something that needs adjusting, something that I missed in creating the coursework, something that maybe a deadline that is flawed, anything that you see that can be improved, I would truly appreciate it if you send it to me directly so that I can fix it right away and we can enhance our experience and not wait until I get a final evaluation at the end of the semester to know what issues you were facing or what struggles you had before at that point it will be too late, right? It will be too late to fix. So reach out to me sooner if you see any issues that need fixing. Um, Regarding our assignments, so you are going to have multiple assignments. This is a very heavy class. I'm not going to pretend that it's one of those classes where you're going to just swing your way through it. No, this is a class with a lot of work. You have a number of reflections. If I've already said that, forgive me. You have a number of reflections that you're going to be doing. You have the case studies. I want to emphasize that in the case studies, you can be in a group. If you choose not to be in a group, just email me. But my hope is that you work in a group, in groups of 2 to 3 on the case studies alone. When it comes to your reflection, you're on your own. You work on those on by yourself. When it comes to the discussion board, I think you should know how to do discussion board by now. You post by Friday, you should have posted. Then by Sunday, two replies should have been you should have responded to two students to make sure that they also get your knowledge, you're enhancing their knowledge as we go, you're collaborating with each other in this learning process. And then when it comes to your final exam, you'll have an opportunity to either work individually on your final exam or you're going to work in groups. If you choose to work in groups, please email me your group mate. So it's just two people. So email me your group mate. One of the reasons why the case study is in groups is because I want you to work possibly with different students across the 8 weeks and decide if one of those students you would like to work in groups with, in a group with, so that to finish up your final exam. When it comes to your final exam, again, please make sure that in week 5, you need to look through the list of topics that I have and send me your topic. If you are going to select a topic outside of the list that you have been given, please email me the topic and let me approve it first. But I would rather that you select from the list that has been provided and then send me a summary. And if you're working in a team, send me a summary. Each person individually submit. That way I can easily grade. So if you're working in a team of 2 or 3, you work together, but individually submit the assignment. And if you're working as a team, I'm going to expect the assignment to be the same. I don't want to read one assignment and then if I glance through the other assignment, it's different. No, it needs to be one assignment for the entire group, submitted by 3 different people, by the 3 members of that group or 2 members of that group. I hope that is clear. I hope that is really clear. If it is not clear, please email me. I'm going to do my best to see if I can set up a time for us to have one day to just talk through some of these points before school really kicks off. But if we do not, and you absolutely want me to clarify and walk you through anything, email me and I will send you an appointment. When it comes to communications, I give 24 to 48 hours. If you don't hear from me after you send an email within 24, no, within 48 hours, please, 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 please text me. Text me or call me, but at least 48 hours. 24 hours, if you don't hear from me, give it another 24. If it is an emergency within the 24 hours and it is an emergency, you're sure it is an emergency, please do text me or call me. All right. If you have tech issues, please reach out to the tech team. If it is something that is stopping you from submitting your grade, email me and then reach out to the tech team. All right. I am so excited to teach this class. The class was previously taught by another professor. I'm taking it over this semester. I'm hoping that it will be an amazing experience for you. You will see some fun things like the poems. I kept some of that elements that the professor kept. It hasn't changed drastically from the last professor, but I am hoping that as we move along, if there are any changes that I need to make, I will let you know that I have made those changes, but I promise it will not be drastically different from what is currently set up right now. If you have any issue, you've never used Canva before, please email me. I will send you a video and walk you through so you can see what steps needs to be taken. When it comes to plagiarism and all of the fun things that comes with ethical educational journey, I want you to be really careful about copying anybody's work. Please make sure that everything you do is cited. If you use somebody's word, cite it. If it's from the book, cite the book. So tell me, put the author name and the date, and then create a reference list or a works cited list and put the link and the citation, the full reference in the reference list. If you don't know how, I will be using the announcement sections a lot. I will be sending out announcements. So keep an eye out on the announcement section of the course, of the Canva course. That way you'll be able to see also things that might be coming up that I posting there to help you advance well in your courses. Beside works cited, ChatGPT is another thing. ChatGPT is a tool, and I do not want you to replace your work with ChatGPT. I am a user of ChatGPT, and I know when somebody uses ChatGPT. Generally, I can tell. So if I can read your notes and I can tell that this is GPT, then it means that you didn't even make an effort. So I encourage you, when it comes to reflection, it has to be your words. It has to be your words. If you use if you use GPT in any of this work, let it be for editing and for generating ideas. But the way the course is set up, there's really no reason for you to use GPT for anything. There is no need for AI in this course. It's a lot of thinking. It's a lot of reflecting. It's a lot of reading the book and giving your perspective on what you read. So if you give me something from GPT or ChatGPT or any other AI, generative AI, then that's not you. It is generative AI that is doing the work. So please have some ethical respect for your own work and have confidence in your own ability to create good knowledge and go for it. Go for it. I am going to read content. I'm not going to be extremely picky, especially if I know you're using your own words. If you need grammar check, I understand. Use grammar check, use AI just to check grammar, correct grammar. But I want to hear your voice. I want to hear your voice through the works that you write. As a team, I want to see that you and your teammate talked about points and deliberated on the points before you actually start sharing it. Because when you actually start working in a global business, you're not going to be using GPT to communicate and talk to each other, right? So you're going to need these intercultural communications. You're going to need cross-cultural communications. You're going to need communications across boundaries. Even it might be Midwest, West, East, it could be just different boundaries within the US. So please talk to each other, write naturally, have fun with this class, have fun. All right. I think I've said a lot, and I hope that there's enough here to get you started and get you going in the right path. And I really want you to win at the end. I want you to succeed. I want you to pass with A's and flying colors. So please work ahead, work ahead, work ahead, work ahead. Okay? I appreciate all of you, and I look forward to our time together, especially in the next 8 weeks.